Welcome to Two Guys No Credentials
where two completely unqualified people talk about nothing.
and everything.
Like we know what we're doing. Spoiler, we don't. So anyway,
Yeah, let's keep going.
I didn't end up going to the appointment because there was no appointment. Um,
Yeah.
but my uh therapist booked an appointment. We're back to the therapist. She booked an appointment at the same time that I thought the GI appointment was at the VA.
Oh, no.
But it was supposed to be a video visit, not an in-person visit. So I ended up canceling that because I don't know what's going on over there, bro. Like they they obviously want to keep paying me money for being depressed because like they're not solving my issues. Uh,
Man, that sucks. I was looking forward to another story about your shtick.
yeah, I know. No. Um, yeah, that's oh man, the therapist. I feel like they don't. And then there's this woman who calls me, and I forget what her name is. It's like Galinda, like she's like the good witch. I'm not sure, but she sounds like she's not impressed by anything ever.
Yeah, one of
Monotone.
those.
She smokes 3 packs a day for sure. Raspy voice, and when she'll every time she says something like, "Is your name Eric?" And I'll be like, "Yes." She's like, "Hold on a minute." And then she starts, like, clacking on a computer, but it sounds like the keyboard is the largest keyboard in existence. So, like, you just hear this click, 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 click banging in your ear. It's so loud. And then she's like, "Are you still at the same address?" "Yes." "Okay, hold on a moment." Click, 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 click.
How about I'll let you know when I move? Because
Yeah,
I'm sure it'll be a session.
it's so strange. So I don't know what's happening over there, but it's a nightmare. Um, and I, it was a nightmare under Biden. It was a nightmare under Trump. Nobody can fix this shit show. Um, Maybe Bezos. We'll get
M-
Bezos involved.
yeah, maybe
They'll
Bezos.
Yeah, they'll just send a therapist to your home like in 24 hours or less.
And they stay there. They live with you now.
Oh, that sounds nice.
You know what's so funny that you're about this too? I just started watching the show Shrinking on Apple TV. Awesome show, but it's centered around this group of therapists. It's hilarious. And the one therapist in there talked about how this one client like won't give them anything, and he's just like always grumpy all the time. And the therapist was like, "Oh yeah, that's just his shtick," and I laughed so hard.
That's
It
so
was so
funny.
good. It was
Oh
so
my god.
funny. Great show. Highly
I
recommend.
Yeah, I heard it's a good show.
You know, I didn't think Harrison Ford could pull off like comedy. He's amazing in it.
Um, Trying to think. He's been in comedies before, right?
Has he?
I don't know.
I don't know. I couldn't think of anything off the top of my head, and I didn't bother googling it because I don't really give a shit. But he's just like, he just like has this like stern persona, and it really works in the show. It's really good.
Yeah, he's funny in real life.
Oh, he's hilarious in real life.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
he's funny in real life. So I mean, he must be able to pull it off. Um, what's the guy's name that's in the show?
Jason Segel.
Jason Segel. Yeah, he's hilarious too.
He's awesome in this show. And honestly, you start to see his like acting range because like on How I Met Your Mother, it's a silly sitcom. So like, there's not a need to be like an actor in that. In this show, he's really good.
Okay. I never saw How I Met Your Mother. I thought it was stupid from the beginning.
I saw 2 episodes of it and I was like, I get it.
Well, the main character is a person. Uh, obviously, the main character is a person, but it's a specific person, and then you've got Bob Saget narrating.
That's right. What a
Why
weird
would
choice.
Yeah, like your voice doesn't change. Like when you turn 80, your voice doesn't turn into Bob Saget's voice.
I mean, it might now.
Well, as long as I get to swear and say off-color things all the time, sure. I'm cool with it.
Yeah, yeah. Do what you got to do, man.
What you got? Well, that's my therapist story.
Well, nice,
Um,
dude. I don't
yeah.
really have so much of an update, but I for something jarred my memory today about this something hilarious that happened to me in Florida one time. This was like 5 years ago, maybe. In the morning, we were like going out doing something. So I'm with my brother, my sister in law, and then we're like, you know what? Let's grab some coffee on the way back to the place. So we swing around Dunkin' Donuts and we get in there up to the drive through. I'm in the passenger side. My brother is driving. And so he's like, hey, can I get two coffees? And the employee over the intercom's like, oh, yes. So we didn't hear him right. And then he's like, and I need a chai latte. And he goes, my goodness. So now we understand what's happening. So now we're dying in the front seat. And my brother tries to finish and he goes, I also need that with a cream and a sugar. And he just goes, ooh. He's just typing this. I was losing my shit. And I have told that story a billion times to everyone because it is just like
That's
the greatest
hilarious.
experience. The best part about the whole thing is that our order was completely wrong and we didn't care at all because the customer service was so good.
That's so good.
The whole
Oh my
experience was just fabulous.
what's the comedian's name, that does the man on the street or did it?
Billy on the
He
street, you mean?
is it Billy?
Yeah,
He was
Billy
in
Eichner, if that's what you're talking about.
Parks and Rec for a little while?
Billy Eichner.
That dude's hilarious. I feel like
I
he was working at
love
Dunkin'
Billy on the
that day.
street.
Yeah, he was
Honestly,
work
it could have been
yeah.
this could have been a whole thing. He was a whole shtick he was doing.
God, enough with the shticks. Nothing triggers me but the word shtick.
Yeah, well, now I know.
Now I know.
Shouldn't
That's
have
so
said that.
funny. Like, do you think this person does it to everyone, or he's like, "Oh, my manager's gone for 10 minutes. I'm just gonna fuck with people."
You know, so other people have asked me this. I can't I can make a good argument for both. I hope it was just for us, but I also really like the thought of that guy bringing everyone joy and then just being absolute shit at executing.
Yeah. This has been a great experience. My coffee tastes like shit, but I'm happy.
Yeah, I ordered a coffee, not a donut. So
Yeah,
you know
that's
what?
great.
It's great.
That's funny.
Anyways, that's all I have. I don't even know what reminded me of that story today, but that is such a good one.
Did you go to Dunkin'?
No,
Oh,
not at all.
I can't remember the last time I went to Dunkin' Donuts.
We got Tim Hortons up in this area, so ain't nobody going to Dunkin'.
Oh, that's right. Oh, God. I you know what? I'll take that back. Tim Hortons' version of the Munchkins, or is that what they're called? Munchkins?
Yeah,
So
Timbits.
much so much better. They have like a cake batter one or something, or like birthday cake, I don't know, something
The
like
birthday
that.
cake one.
So much better than Dunkin' Donuts Munchkins.
Yeah, honestly, the Timbits are nice. I'll text Tim. I'll let him know.
Alright, yeah. Do you see him often?
Mostly on MySpace, but I'll get in touch.
On MySpace. That's so funny. Did you have a MySpace growing up?
No, I never did. I wasn't into all that. Sam had
Neither
a
did I.
MySpace, and I have to like live vicariously through that.
I have no idea. I don't even know what it is really, except it's like the cooler Facebook for bands.
Yeah, it was a more customizable Facebook, to my understanding. So you could like jailbreak it and like set music when people go to your page, like a song plays, and then there's like your what was it, your five or whatever, like your five best friends, and it was always this big drama if you moved one of them down the list.
Oh man, I would have done that all the time.
Oh my, all the time. I would have had so much fun with that. Let's get
But
on
it would
MySpace.
It wouldn't yeah, is MySpace still a thing?
I don't know. We should find that out.
I just know the guy who sold it made a lot of money.
Good for him.
Yeah, and now he's like a photographer or something.
Ah, good for her.
What what was that?
You know,
I
good for her.
I loved it, by the way, but I'm just you triggered me again.
Someone's got to
Was it
keep this thing fucking floating, dude.
I yeah. Well, if you keep carrying us like this, your back's gonna be as weak as mine.
My little tiny back. Don't do that to me.
Any regrets this week?
Yes. So we do this awesome event with work every year. Our boss pays for us to kind of go to the casino, and there's like a banquet dinner there. It's super nice, and then he gets a room for everyone there, so we can go play a few of the games, have a bunch of drinks, and not have to worry about getting home. It's really awesome. But every year we are down and drinking and having fun until like 4:30 in the morning, and my little heart can't take it anymore.
Well, didn't you take the day off before? Just to sleep?
Yeah, well, to prepare, well,
To
it's a Saturday night,
eat some
right?
pasta, carb up. Huh.
Yeah, carbo load.
Yeah.
Yeah, really the day that's the next day, right? So it's on a Saturday. The Sunday is just lost. And maybe in my younger years, I would have loved all that stuff. Like I think we've all kind of been there where we had a few too many, a couple too tree, and ended up going to work the next morning, like whatever shitty job you had at the time. All been there, all awesome. Now there's nothing I hate more than doing that. I hate myself so much the next day. I like wanted to do things, and then the whole next day we both did absolutely nothing. We were in the bedroom. We have like these blackout blinds. We closed all the doors, and we were just sitting there in pitch black, like watching some stupid documentary on what a bitch Tyra Banks is. And like that was my whole day.
That sounds like a great day.
It really was a great day. I just wish I didn't feel like shit doing it. Like if I didn't like have a headache and that whole thing, and we just did that, that might be my number one best day.
Who doesn't want to sit around and find out how much of a bitch Tyra Banks is? Who?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Nope.
dude, let
Everyone
me tell
wants to know.
you, secrets were revealed in this documentary about
Oh my.
America's Next Top Model. I
Oh, yeah.
was locked in, locked
Really?
in the whole
Really?
time. Oh, she's a bitch.
Oh, well, you know what? That makes sense. I feel like she's like publicly been kind of a bitch before. Like, so we've
Hmm.
seen, a window into that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh,
And her personality, unbearable. So I'm glad she's a bitch.
unbearable.
She's unbearable.
The only thing I remember is um about Tyra Banks. The only thing I remember is on the Fresh Prince of Bel Air, she was not very nice to Will Smith.
Yeah.
And maybe she knew something that we didn't know at the time, but I guess he deserved it.
That does track.
Yeah.
I don't think she's nice to anybody though, and I think she's also dumb. So I don't think she knew
She's
the
also
future. I don't think she knew the future on that one. I think she just is that way to everybody. Um, but I loved every second of it.
all right. I'm I'm glad you enjoyed your day. Yeah,
Fine day.
I remember a time in the Marine Corps and all of us would just be getting shitty, drinking beers till 2 in the morning. We'd go to sleep for like 2 hours, wake up at 4:30 and go run 6 miles. Like beasts. And
Yeah.
now I'd have one drink the night before and I can't even pick up a pencil for 2 days.
Yeah. So the best thing right now is Sam's like, "Oh man, I'm just getting so old. I can't drink like I used to." I'm like, "What'd you have to drink tonight? How many drinks?" She goes, 6. Uh, But then I recant them. I'm like, okay, she started with this cucumber shitty nonsense. Then and then right from there, we got into 2 glasses of red wine. Then we had like some dessert liqueur, like a limoncello right after that. And then we go over to this other place and she had 2 espresso martinis. I'm like, no, it's not because you're old. It's because you've made terrible choices today.
Yeah, all that sounds disgusting. What are you doing?
It's, can you imagine putting all that in your body?
Ugh, no.
Ugh.
Yeah, yeah, like, it's like you're drinking, like, 2 bags of gummy worms. Uh, like,
Yeah, it's a
it's
terrible
all that
idea.
sh yeah, sugar and alcohol, it's a terrible idea. But I will say, uh, like, what we did up at the Finger Lakes, how we always do it, you drink until you pass out, wake up, start drinking, and you feel great until you stop drinking.
Mm.
And I could do that for days, I think.
Oh yeah, man. Give me a good whole like we were just together in Canada iguana.
Yeah, Canada iguana.
Give me a good all day where I can drink like beers just pretty much the whole day, but it never gets overboard. It's just feeling great all day. Oh, no problems with that.
Yeah. And I like to mix in the tequila mules, so and I do fine. But once I stop drinking, it's I'd rather be dead.
Dude, I hear you. I hear that. I feel that. And I'm here with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna start sending you money. You're so much better than my therapist at the VI.
How does that make you feel?
Kind of like I've been wasting my entire life. It's been all a
All right.
waste.
I'll send you my Venmo.
Well, I'm not gonna pay you didn't tell me how to feel about that. All right,
That's not up to me to decide. That is up to you to decide.
you're just as bad as she is. I I figured out, why I'm off today. It's
What's
because
up?
I'm not wearing a black hoodie.
I was gonna comment that
Alright,
this is the first time in this podcast that you look like you showered and changed.
this wow. What? Um, listen, I gotta go. Um, I'll 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 see you later. I gotta go. Um, I know, it's so weird, but this is proof for anybody who's watching, I'm not a cartoon.
Yeah,
I
it's
change
true.
clothes. Yeah,
Yeah. Even
cartoons don't change their clothes.
even in our cartoon, you are wearing a black hoodie.
Yes, that's so true. But that's why I'm feeling off. And you know what? This is such a dumb sweatshirt. It's a little too big for me, and I
Yeah.
look like the State Puff Marshmallow Man, but melting.
Yeah,
Uh,
you're definitely not as massive or enormous as that guy is. I think you look great, dude.
oh, I appreciate it. It's just, yeah, I'm not a fan of this look. Apparently, I like my black hoodie. I feel like it was a statement, and now I'm not making one. Great. All
Yeah, I
right.
feel like that might be your signature, dude. And you can always get our wardrobe department involved.
All right. Okay. I'll tell the cat. 'Cause, we can't afford a wardrobe department, but the cat just lives here. So, so I went out to dinner on Sunday night, and, it was a last minute thing. My my cousin was like, "Hey, do you guys wanna go out to dinner?" Because my little cousin Ella won a big basketball game, and she's going to the finals. And she is crushing it the last couple weeks. She's just playing really well, and, she's just such a badass, especially on defense. But so
Hell yeah.
we went out to celebrate, and we ended up going to this well-known steakhouse in Danbury. I'm not going to mention the name, but it's very well known. It's a steakhouse in Danbury,
The Olive
and
Garden.
and we should have. So we go to the steakhouse, and I'm like, Like, I'm not a big fan of the place. It's decent food. I think they charge too much. Um, but whatever. Like, I was happy to go because I was happy to see everybody. And we get there, we order our food. They have a they have a salad bar, so everybody goes to the salad bar. We're all enjoying our time. We got our orders in, drinks are good. Hour and a half later, still no food. Still no food.
Yikes.
So, um, uh, there were 8-ounce filet mignons ordered, 2 other steaks, and I think 2 burgers ordered. And it took them an hour and a half, which I don't understand, but
Sh-
whatever.
shouldn't take
So,
anything more than 8 minutes.
well, I'll give him 45. How about that? We'll meet
Generous.
Yeah, we'll meet in the middle. But, so the food starts coming out, and our waitress, who's been wonderful the entire time, is not the one bringing our food. It's some other woman, and she's being so nasty to everybody. Like,
What a Tyra Banks.
well, yeah, exactly. If I knew what you were talking about, that's what I would have said. But I didn't watch the documentary. But she was being a straight bitch to every single person at the table, and it kinda, it really pissed me off, especially she was so rude to my sister, and that really pisses me off.
Oh, I don't like
Uh,
that.
no, I'm pretty protective of my sister, and that pissed me the fuck off. But everybody's food was either overcooked or undercooked. Now, you're cooking an 8-ounce filet mignon, that's not difficult to cook. Like, that's really simple. Like, and
Yeah.
you're charging $52 for this.
Oh, it's that kind of place.
Yeah,
No,
52
unacceptable.
unacceptable. So I was pissed. The waitress came over, our waitress, her name was Megan, she was amazing. And I was like, "Listen, I just gotta tell you, this is ridiculous. The food's undercooked or overcooked. It took forever to get out here. You're charging $52." And she's like, "Well, I'm so sorry, blah, blah, blah." Very apologetic, very nice. And I was like, "Well, honestly, like, none of this is your fault. You shouldn't be apologizing. Somebody else should be coming over to the table apologizing even before I can even give a complaint." But instead, this other person came over, delivered the food, and was a bitch to all of us. So I guess I really upset her. so, 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 like 10 minutes later, the bartender comes over and she said, "I just want to let you know that Megan told me what happened. She's really upset." And I agree with you. Somebody should come over and apologize, but they're not going to. I was
What?
like, so,
I
um,
appreciate your candor.
yeah. And she's like, the person who's here, if we tell them what's happening, he'll start screaming at Megan. And I don't want that to happen. So I'm just going to take care of your bill. And I'm like very concerned at this point that I got this woman in trouble and I feel like an ass. Like, not that, like, I shouldn't have said something because the service and the food were not $52 an 8-ounce steak. Like, that's not, we got standards here, people. Like, don't charge me a $52 for a steak and not have it on time and not have it cooked well. Uh,
100%.
So she's like, "I'm gonna take care of the whole bill, but nobody's gonna come over here. I'm gonna have somebody call you tomorrow because he's just gonna start screaming." But now I'm like, what is happening at this place where you're afraid to tell your manager or whoever's managing that night that somebody was rude and the kitchen sucks? Like, you shouldn't be afraid to do like what's happening in this restaurant? So
There's a lot of problems here. Please
right,
continue.
yeah, there's a lot to unpack, but, um, my thing is, uh, she paid for the meal, the whole thing, which it had to be like 450, 500 bucks maybe? I don't know. Um, but it's kind of a regret because I felt bad because I have no idea what happened to the waitress because she did an incredible job. It's the
Mhm.
rest of the restaurant that I wish I could just be like, "You guys blow." So that's my regret.
Okay, let's unpack some of this here. Well, because the thing is, the restaurant industry is tough, and I get it. But if you have the audacity to charge $52 for a steak, it better come out the right way. I mean, that's
Yeah,
just
absolutely.
that's just what it is. I know for both of us in our own kitchens, we would never screw up that steak. I understand it's just one, but you've witnessed me cook 15 of them at one time on a charcoal grill, and they all came out perfect. So they
Yeah.
can do it when it's their full-time job.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
that is not to say people don't make mistakes, and maybe we did overcook one. And if it's brought to your attention, the right thing to do for a $52 steak is to say, I am so sorry. Let me refire you one right now. It's on the house.
Oh, that's oh, yeah, I didn't even tell you that. So one of the steaks that were undercooked, they sent back. Did they refire a new one? Nope. They threw the one that was cut in half back on the grill.
No,
Are you No, I couldn't
just
believe it.
no. That is not the assignment. The assignment is to redo the steak I ordered. I paid for. Like,
Right.
oh my God, oh, why am I itchy? I'm itchy now.
Yeah, me too. At the thought of terrible food and terrible service, it makes me itchy too.
You know what we should do? Should write in to that restaurant bragging about how great Megan was. It sounds like she was phenomenal. How great that bartender was. Sounds like she was phenomenal. But talk about, you should mention like the experience was overall terrible. The only reason you'd consider just write this. The only reason you'd consider going back is for Megan. But that's just unacceptable, man.
This is not a bad idea, but I'm gonna have to like create an email account just to do this.
Yeah, I mean you're right because you can't put your name to it because that would be a problem.
My whole email address is just my name basically.
Yeah. So,
Why do
so
people do that? I don't
I,
understand. What a bad
I
idea.
right. I don't know. But kind of getting back into this a little bit, what is going on within that restaurant that we can't be honest about mistakes that are made? That this girl's going to get screamed at by somebody, which she doesn't deserve it. She's not the one back there cooking the food.
I
What's the
know.
big deal?
It's it's really weird. Like I'm scared for all everybody involved.
Yeah, that really bothers me that there might be a workplace that's going to ream this girl out because a customer has a legitimate problem with the meal. Now, if we're at a friggin' Applebee's or some shit, whatever, all bets are off. Shouldn't be ordering a steak there anyway. They microwave it. But it's but when you're at a nice establishment like that with a lot of people, it should be right. And
Yeah, I
like
agree.
it's also okay. We don't know. Maybe the chef quit earlier that day and they're just trying to figure it out. But it's also okay to be like, I'm so sorry. Let's retry this and get it right, man. It's okay.
Right. I
I
agree
I
completely.
I don't expect perfection. Like if we're going to a place like that that's kind of like a more fine dining experience, I don't expect perfection. I just expect effort. So if it comes out wrong, it comes out. I've luckily never been in the position to have to send something back. But if it comes out really bad and is expensive, we can all just be like, it's okay. Let's just get the next one right.
Yeah, I agree completely. But the last 2 days, I've just felt terrible because 'cause I'm like, "What happened to Megan?
Yeah,
Like, did she get yelled at? What happened? I don't know. Because they were supposed I gave them my phone number and my name, and nobody ever called me. She was like, "Somebody will call you in the morning." Nope, never happened.
that's exactly why you should write the letter. It's not Megan's fault that you didn't follow through.
That's true. I don't know. I hope she gets out of there because it sounds like a terrible workplace, and she deserves better.
Listen, Megan, if you're watching, we hear you. We got you.
She's not watching.
Yet nobody is.
No, nobody's watching. That's okay. I'll I like doing this for each other.
Yeah, I agree.
Um, so we got to get into some uninformed takes. Um, do you, do you want to talk about Iran or
Or
how
hang on.
how
What? Hang
vegetables
on.
aren't a thing?
First of all, let me unveil my topic later.
Oh, okay. Um, I
Maybe it's better. Maybe it's better actually to start with my thing.
okay, sure, whatever you want to do.
Because honestly, I've had an extremely busy 2 weeks. I have not had the time to read into your topic, so I'd like to learn from you. Um, so let me start. Are you aware that vegetables don't exist? Vegetables aren't a thing. Are you aware of this?
I am unaware.
Vegetables are a a category of vernacular, if you will, created by markets and grocery stores to like delineate foods a little bit easier. But nothing
Okay.
is actually a vegetable.
What do you
Name,
mean?
I can prove it. Name something that you historically think is a vegetable.
Oof. Um. Oh man, this is tough. Um.
Name any vegetable.
Yeah, but I know where you're going with this, so I'm scared.
Don't be scared, baby. I got you. Daddy's got you.
I if I'm gonna pick a vegetable, I'm gonna say carrot.
Carrot. Well, carrot's a root.
It's a root vegetable.
Yeah, but it's just a root, right?
It's a
Like a potato is a root. Like
it's a
that's the category they actually fall under.
it's a tuber.
A tuber.
Yeah,
I don't.
it is.
I love it. The
All
great
right,
SAT word.
let me all right, man, celery.
Uh, Celery being that it is a stalk would be. I believe it's also a root as well, but it's not like vegetable itself isn't the category.
All right,
Like like bell pepper, for example. Those are fruits.
fruits. Yeah, because they have seeds inside.
Tom- Correct. Tomatoes are fruit.
Yeah, cucumbers as well.
Cucumbers as well. Green bean, legume.
Um, all right, broccoli.
Falls in
Little
the in this. I forget the
little
name of it right now. It
it,
falls in the
it,
category that the celery does.
a bush.
A bush.
All right. Well, all right, but don't we do that for everything?
Yeah, I'm not saying there's any problem with it. I just think that people should know.
All right. You know, you don't have a problem with it though. That's good.
No, I got no problem with it. It's just give legumes their flowers. You know what I mean?
I mean, I guess we could. Yeah, I guess we could start just naming them properly.
Yeah, snap peas, not my favorite vegetable. It's my favorite legume.
All right. Broccoli, not my favorite bush, but it is a bush.
Yes,
That means two things.
yes. George W.
um, no, George W. That's your favorite bush?
Um, no, I think it would have to be the fern.
The fern is your. No, a fern is a fern. It's not a bush.
All right, now what is a bush? Is it? Is this the whole vegetable thing again?
I'm not sure. I I think we just found the beginning of a new game.
Yes. If you're wondering what we're talking about with our game, please refer to the last episode, 2 episodes ago, episode 3, 4, who knows,
Ep- Episode 3. Yeah.
episode 3, and check out our games. There'll be
Yeah.
a link below.
It's
Link
called
below in the description.
Zoology for Morons. Um Yeah, I don't know. All right, vegetables aren't a thing.
It's not that interesting. No one's going to listen to this part. Let's go to Iran.
It's not that interesting. Um, do you, before we get to like the fun stuff, what do you know what a strawberry is?
So, okay, so a strawberry is a very interesting one because the seeds are on the outside. It's actually
Outside.
not a
Yeah.
fruit.
Yeah.
But there is a subcategory of berries where all of those fall under. Like I think raspberry is in that too, blackberry.
Oh, I don't know anything about that, but I always thought the strawberry was a pseudo fruit. I thought that's what it was called.
Oh, that yeah, yes. Pseudo fruit because we historically think about it as a fruit, but it's really not. Um, I forget which category the strawberries fall into, but tomatoes. Fun fact for you: the tomatoes that you find in the grocery store do not exist in nature. Those are all genetically modified to look like that. Now, if you're looking at heirloom tomatoes, those ones are the ones that you will find in nature, but you will not find the Roma, the beefsteak, any of that. Those are all genetically modified to be the tomatoes that they are.
I'm
So if
fine
people
with that.
talk about, yeah, me too. When people talk about, oh, I don't want anything genetically modified, I'm like, all right, enjoy your tomato soup.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand the whole genetically GMO thing. I can't talk. Um, like, what are we mad at? Like, corn used to be grass, and now we have corn, and that was done like 1,000 years ago.
Yeah, it has the juice.
Stop bitching. Like, you have like every option of food available to you all year round, whenever you want. Shut up and eat.
Yeah, and
Is that
corn grows anywhere. Oh my god,
Yeah? What are we complaining about?
I don't know. There's so much corn. The same problem, but like the tomato thing. Well, don't you remember like maybe like 15 years ago the GMO genetically modified fruits or whatever? That was such a buzzword, like it was such a big deal. But when you really break it down, it doesn't. It's not. It's just making the foods that we eat more sustainable, more growable,
Right.
which makes them cheaper, which makes that like it's the same nutritional value. If you go to find an heirloom tomato at the store, you're paying almost double, if not triple, what you're paying for like your beefsteak tomato. And I don't know about you, on my burger, I would like a beefsteak.
Yeah, I want a
Pause.
beefsteak. Yeah. Pause.
You should put an heirloom tomato on your burger. That was wrong. What I said was wrong, and I apologize to the entire audience base.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I just know you want a round red tomato.
yeah. Put an heirloom tomato on that bitch and let me know.
Yeah. Well, we don't make burgers all too often, but the next time we're together, we'll do it. We'll do both and see what's happening here.
We'll shoot an episode and have a taste test.
I'm going to tell you though, I am not putting Swiss cheese on my burger. I don't care what you say.
That's okay. That is okay, sweetie.
Your burger theory has holes in it just like your cheese.
All right. Well, I guess me and Gordon Ramsay are both morons.
No, Gordon Ramsay is definitely not.
Uh, Speaking of documentaries, though, he's got a documentary out right now. I cannot wait to watch.
I'm excited to watch it, but also I'm like, why do I give a shit?
This is a great point. I cannot go down this rabbit hole because we got to talk about Iran.
You're right. Okay. Well, to be honest with you, I don't exactly know how I feel about what's happening in Iran right now. So
Okay.
I wanted to see if you had any feelings, and then I could kind of respond because I'm like, I'm really stuck between um, like pragmatism and being practical and my own principles,
Mhm.
like my libertarian leanings. So I'm really not sure how I'm feeling about any of this right now.
So let me tell you what I know. And again, this is our uninformed take. So I am legitimately uninformed about this subject right now. I want to just like declare that. What I guess I'm not understanding is the little bits that I do know about this. I believe the conflict is largely centered around Iran's ability to make weaponry.
Sure.
Yes.
Sort of.
Um, uh, it's at least that in part, if I have that
Yes.
right. Didn't we just obliterate their facilities this past summer?
Yes. Yeah, we bombed
So
Fordo and destroyed any future possibility, basically, of them having a nuclear weapon. Yeah. And then also, Israel took out, like, their ballistic missile capability during the 12-day war. So, sure, yeah.
so I guess what is the problem?
What what is the problem? Alright, so here's what I'm seeing, okay? So, um, the leadership in Iran, they basically were like, "Well, we're still gonna do it. We want a weapon, and we're gonna conti" well, no, they're not saying we want a weapon. They're saying we want a nuclear program, for energy, right?
Mhm.
Then but the problem is a civilian nuclear program can easily be turned into a military one, right? Um,
100%.
so there was some negotiating back and forth. I believe it was today the president came out and said, during the negotiations, he felt that Iran was actually gonna make a move first. So, he pushed Israel into striking, and I think some of that is a little bit of him trying to fix Marco Rubio's statements about how Israel kind of pushed us into this war, but I really could care less about any of that. I don't think that the world revolves around Israel and that anytime Israel says something, we do it. I just don't think that's true.
Mhm.
Um, so I think I this is my opinion. Hold on, let me take a step back. All right, this is what I think. Um, Donald Trump painted himself into a corner a few weeks ago when he said if Iran starts murdering people in the streets, that the US will attack and go to war and do something and stop them, right? And the problem is tons of time went by. They were killing people in the streets, and nothing really happened. Just a lot of talk from our administration. And geopolitically, the way I see it is Russia and China are both watching to see what happens. So if we do absolutely nothing, that'll be a signal to Russia. All right, we can step things up in Ukraine. If we do nothing, China sees it as a signal we can move on Taiwan. And I think
Mhm.
Donald Trump painted himself into a corner, and this was inevitable. That's what I think.
Hmm. Okay. I mean that sounds reasonable because I mean I don't think it's a secret that sometimes Donald Trump can like talk out of his ass a little bit and then create some problems for himself. Um, but then I guess is this a is this necessary? Well, I guess it would be necessary now that he said those things, and we can't let China make moves on Taiwan. We can't let Russia step it up in Ukraine. So I guess it is necessary. But outside of that, what's the goal?
I think the ultimate goal for I think the United States and Israel is regime change. To finally have an Iran that isn't, uh, I guess you could say, the number one state sponsor of terrorism all around the world. I don't know how accurate that statement is, but that's what most people say. Um,
Hmm.
I mean, don't get me wrong, they sponsor terrorism, and they're a major player, but I I don't want to say number one because I'll keep those thoughts to myself. But um, so I think that's the ultimate goal here, right? Because the Iranian people, they don't like the leadership in Iran. They don't like the Ayatollahs or the supreme leader, who they're all dead now anyway. over the weekend. I mean, Israel and the U.S. obliterated the leadership
Mm,
in Iran. What was I saying? Where was I going with this?
I don't know.
Oh well, I was just wondering what your thoughts are because I can't. So my thing is like Donald Trump especially ran on no new wars, that he was going to be a president of peace. I mean, he's constantly almost flat out saying that he should get the Nobel Peace Prize. Um,
Yeah,
and um, and I just don't know how I feel about. You know what? I'm not a fan of what happened in Venezuela. I think what he did was completely wrong.
yeah,
Um, uh, but Iran, I'm just torn because like I don't feel like the president has the authority to do what he's doing. Yes, the president does have the authority to make military strikes and movements for 60 days without the authorization of Congress. But I like there's a reason for that. Like if something happens and we have to make do a strike or something like that, we don't want to have to wait around for Congress to deliberate. We make moves for national security, and then we go to Congress. But here, every single president in our lifetime has really stepped over that line and used it for something that it wasn't intended to be used for. So I just have a problem with this. I think I do.
yeah. I think I agree with you. So so part of my problem with Donald Trump is he says things in absolutes, and there's zero way he can follow through on them. Like saying no new wars and we're running on no new wars. Well, you can't guarantee that. There's no possible way you can guarantee that. And so like
Well, I guess the campaign was, "I'm not gonna go out and start a new war like every other president before him."
yeah, but you still can't guarantee that.
I mean, I think if I was president, I could guarantee that I wasn't going to start a war.
But what if you have to?
Then that would mean I didn't start it.
Not necessarily. If there is conflict between two ally nations and or between an ally and not, like that might be something we have to get involved in. That might be something that we can't. First of all, I don't really know that it's our job to police the world.
Right,
I only think it's our job to police what might affect our interests, and I think that's what makes Iran complicated because I think that they don't like America, and I think that there's a lot of terrorist groups that want to do us harm, and so we have to be cognizant of that. Um,
right.
and so I don't know. I I think he has historically said a lot of things that he was unable to follow through on. Because I do think he tries to pander to his demographic, which has seemingly worked. Uh, but for this case,
Yeah, but all presidents pander to their base.
I think that's true. I don't know. Well, I don't know. I don't know because I think in a lot of ways it can come across that way, especially so like Joe Biden, for example. Yeah, he's going to agree with a lot of things that Democrats say. But the infrastructure bill is an example of like that playing out in execution where that was not the case. Infrastructure bill disproportionately put more funds into red states because they needed the infrastructure more. So like,
Mhm.
sure, I have not seen any of that from Donald Trump. He actively talks about how Democrats are the problem. He actively talks about how their Democrats are bad people, and this is him talking. These are
Well,
his words.
I don't want to get into a debate about Donald Trump and what he does and doesn't do, right? Um,
Hmm.
c- I could point to a million Democrats that have called him and his followers or supporters Hitler, Nazis, that sort of thing. So
And
it's
that's correct too, and that's wrong
that happens
both,
on
and
both
that's wrong
sides.
also.
That happens
Yeah,
too.
no, it
But
happens on both sides.
I just don't
100%.
think
Totally
I
agree.
don't in this case, I don't think it's him pandering to his base. I think he truly eh, here's my one thought. He knew that these negotiations were gonna happen, so he created the red line, "Don't murder people in the streets or I'm gonna have to get involved," so that he could get involved. That is a total possibility because I know nobody thinks he's a smart person. I disagree with that completely. I think he's a very, very smart person. Um, and I think he does know how to use negotiations to get other things accomplished. Um, so I don't know if that's what he was doing. I think, but he did. No matter what his reasoning was, he painted himself into a corner. He had to do something.
Yeah, well, I guess that points out why I don't think he's very good at negotiating.
Oh, I disagree with that.
Because if you're a really good negotiator, you don't paint yourself into a corner.
Well, that's why I
And
said
listen,
I could absolutely believe that he created the red line f- so that he had to do something.
oh, so you think he did that on purpose to give
Right.
us a reason to strike?
I'm not sure if he did. I'm not saying I think, but I
No, but you
wouldn't.
you but you think it's a strategy.
I would say that I don't. I wouldn't put it past him. That's what I'm saying.
Mm.
I don't know for sure.
No, no, of
Yeah.
course. Like we none
Yeah.
of us will know for sure.
Yeah.
I just think it's an interesting take, and I just want to understand. Um, yeah, I don't know. I think that conflict in Iran was going to be inevitable at some point, no matter what. It doesn't really matter who president, like which president's in office. It doesn't matter if it happened now, 10 years from now. I think conflict in Iran is going to be inevitable. Um, I mean, I don't, and honestly, I don't really know that it'll ever resolve because it's not
Right.
like anyone's really addressing the root cause, the root problems, which
Well,
is their government overall. Because it's really not our place to go in and completely change their government. It's also not, even if we did and like we tried to do before in like Iraq and Pakistan, like try to like create a democratic kind of a government. That's just not what they're accustomed to. So they don't. It's just not, especially with
right.
terrorist organizations being as powerful as they are. It's just not going to work. You can't just like say, "Here's how this works. See you later," and then expect it to work out. I just don't. I think conflict is inevitable.
Well, I think what is happening is, Israel, the U.S., and other allies are really, um, uh, you know, hoping that the Iranian people will take it upon themselves to restructure the government, create something else that's a little more friendly to, um, you know, the Middle East, Israel, you know, specifically.
Mhm.
And I think that's the hope. And honestly, I mean, heads of, I mean, they've killed everyone. Like, um, all the people who are in charge of Iran, the military, the basically I can't remember what the why don't I the IRGC, the Praetorian Guard of the supreme leader, killed the heads there. So um I mean I don't know if they can because each time they get together to vote on more people, we end up killing them. So eventually there's not going to be anybody left to run the place. So yeah, like, I guess that's the hope that the Iranian people figure it out and create
Yeah.
something that's a little more friendly, in that area to Israel and the US and, and also, the other Middle Eastern countries in the area.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a they're the Middle East in general. Their customs and their culture, um, and their way of living life and going through government is just so vastly different from ours. And I don't know that it's actually achievable to quote unquote fix that. I also don't really know that it's our job to fix that. At the same time, poses a lot of national security risks for us. So you do have to get involved. I just think it's really, really complicated, man.
It's so complicated. I find it very interesting, and I wish I was one of those smart people that really knew exactly how to feel and what to think about this. Um,
Mhm.
like I'm a big fan of. I don't know. Do you follow Dave Smith at all?
I know the name. I don't know that I follow him.
I'm a big fan. He's, you know, I've followed him for years, and like whenever I have like, I don't know, I'm not sure about something, like my libertarian view on a thing. I kind of see what he's had said about it, and but he's just like, no new wars, period. No war. This is just going to cause loss of life, and it's Israel's fault, and everything. Israel basically guides foreign policy here in the United States, and I just think like it's his shtick now, if you
Mm.
will, since that's the theme today. Uh, is that like Israel, in his mind, Israel is responsible for all the bad deeds that go on in the world, and so I can't even listen to him because it's just ridiculous. Because my thing is sure, like if geopolitics happen in a vacuum, you're absolutely right, but like the things we do
Yeah.
and don't do have consequences, and China and Russia, they're waiting. They're looking for weakness, and once they see it, I think they'll go whole hog and um, you know, do whatever they want, basically, because the United States is weak and not a threat anymore.
Yeah, that's how they'll view it.
So
How but you
that
don't think any of this could have been accomplished without war?
I have no idea.
Right. I guess that's where this is the hard part, right? The hindsight is 2020. There's I would struggle to believe that conversations wouldn't have gotten us somewhere. Maybe they wouldn't, and then we'd be up there. We'd be there anyway. The problem that I think I have is that um, I don't know that those conversations took place. I haven't really seen anything about that. Um, I haven't seen an alternate solution. And I also have from the last like 5 presidents, I haven't seen a plan. Like nobody has a plan for how this should go down, for how do we resolve this. It's almost like we're okay with the inevitability of war because I think at the end of the day, war is good for the economy, and which is a really unfortunate thing.
But it's also good for your poll your poll numbers.
Yeah, it's really good for swing elections, and that's
Eh,
really shitty.
Interestingly enough, in this case, it's not. Was reading today. I think it's 24 or 27% of Americans support the war in Iran.
Very interesting.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty much an 80-20 issue. Like nobody wanted to do this, um, except for our leadership. Yeah.
Yeah, and that that worries me a lot. I
It
I mean, I don't think
worries
it's a
me.
secret.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. I it worries me a lot. Um, I don't have a lot of trust in this leadership. Um, maybe maybe it's unjustified, and I'll listen to arguments about that. For me, I have not seen a lot in the way that the president articulates that would give me a lot of confidence. The way that he behaves, the way that he acts, it doesn't give me a lot of confidence. And especially with the problems that we've seen throughout this past year.
Right.
Um, you know, I don't I don't know. It doesn't feel great. Um, I don't know.
It doesn't feel great. Politics are not supposed to feel great. You're gonna have to get used to that.
Oh yeah, they almost always feel terrible.
Yeah.
A kick in the nads again,
Yeah.
always.
Exactly. Um. All right. Well, I this is gonna go on for the next 30 to 60 days anyway, so we'll get to talk about this more. But we really should try to move on. But
Yeah, let's move on to something a little lighter.
yeah, I really wanted to hear your take because I'm struggling to figure out how I feel about things.
Yeah, let me do a little more research this week, and then like I'll come up with a something that I can like hold to. Because right now I just don't know enough. And to for anybody that might be listening, that's okay. It's okay to just say that you're not informed on this subject, and you go ahead and go learn about it and do your own reading. I highly recommend
Well,
not only looking at
we advertise. We're like we have no credentials. We don't know what we're talking
yeah. I mean, yeah, but I still think it's responsible, right? To go do your own
about.
research. Don't only read the news that you agree with or that is trying to um make you feel like you know what's going on. Go and read everything, some opposing views and try to think about it. That's what
I
I do
like
at least.
I take Ben Shapiro's advice on this. And what he says is if he writes an article about something, I should read it, right? And then I
Mhm.
got to find an article, on the left about the same exact thing. And whatever they agree on in the articles, those are the facts. And then you can figure out how you want to feel after that, or read more. I don't know, but
Yeah, I mean,
that's kind of how I approach things.
there's not necessarily a right or wrong way to feel about it. Like that's why there are different political parties. That's the whole point. But you owe it to yourself and the responsibility of the way that you vote to question things and to challenge yourself. And that's why I enjoy these talks because we don't always agree on everything, but I get to learn a lot about your view and I get to question my own. And that I have done that, and it's led me down really awesome roads where I feel like maybe I'm a little bit better off because of that.
I know over the summer I really thought I was gonna like get you on like to come to my side, and somehow you drifted back over there. And don't worry, yeah,
Don't
we'll
give up.
we'll get you on my side of the triangle at some point.
Okay. Look forward to it.
All right. It's a disaster over here, by the way. The libertarians and the Libertarian Party have no idea how they feel about anything. It's hilarious. Um, so, all right. So we got to get into the things we hate. And I'm surprised you have a thing you hate this week.
Yeah, I sure do.
Oh
I
my god!
sure do.
Let's hear it.
Okay. I hate it when the delivery driver, if I order a package, rings my doorbell. What are you doing? It's so annoying. My dog freaks out. It's like a whole 20-minute thing I got to deal with. I'm trying to watch friggin' Love is Blind over here, trying to get locked in. I can't be bothered to let you know that you dropped off my t-shirt. Get out of here.
Wait, so
It's
hold on a
so
second.
annoying.
He's not ringing the bell to get your signature. He's ringing the bell to just let you know, "Hey, I left something at your front door."
I would say 1 in 7 deliveries ring the doorbell for absolutely no reason. No one asked you to ring. I have a camera. You can see the Ring camera looking at you. I will be notified. I
Oh,
know that
yeah.
it's there. If
I
that
don't like
package
that.
isn't there, I will review the footage and figure out what happened. You don't need to ring my doorbell. That's absolutely asinine. By the way, while we're
By
talking about
the way,
deliveries and having to sign for things, why in the holy hell do I have to sign for anything? Get out of here. Leave it at the door. I don't want to, dude. I ordered
sometimes
a
they
couple
want
years ago.
what
Go
the
ahead.
No, 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 go ahead. I gotta hear go ahead, do it.
So a few years ago, we moved into our house. I have grass. I ordered a lawnmower, a riding lawnmower. They dropped that motherfucker in the driveway and they didn't ring shit. What could I possibly need to sign for?
Right.
I don't understand. And we get wine delivered to the house. Every 3 months they drop off a case of wine. And we drink way too much of it. It's kind of a problem. We're talking about it.
You're not
It's
getting help. Don't
I will not seek help. We'll just be like, should we drink so much wine? No. And then something shitty happens at work and we're like, yes.
Yes.
So uh every every 3 months for like 5 years now. This shit has shown up at our house. You know me. It's the same driver every time. I say hi to her. We talk about our weekend. Don't let's forego this. You leave the wine there. You know who I be, and let's just move on with our day. Get through your deliveries faster. Get out of work earlier, and maybe go enjoy a croissant. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think this day and age, like I'm okay with the proof of them delivering is them taking a picture and then posting it like, "Oh, on the website, your order was delivered." We
Love
don't
it.
need d well, so I live in a place where the delivery drivers can't get inside.
Yeah, in your apartment building.
Yeah, in the apartment building, like, our doors are in the inside. They have to leave everything outside, and it's only affected me once or twice where, um, like, I was getting a medication or something from the VA, and I have to send it to somebody else's house, because they can't get in for me to sign it, and they have no way of contacting me either. The delivery driver doesn't care, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, alright. Yeah,
that
delivery
drives me
drivers.
nuts. One side story
I
about
can't.
this.
Oh, go for it.
Okay, there was this one time our wine box got delivered,
There's this one
and
time.
it was I don't know how to feel about this.
Oh,
This guy that delivered it was super nice. Usually, it's this fabulous woman, and she walks up the door and she goes, "How you doing today, baby?" And I love that, and she knows me. But there was a different guy on the route that day, and he delivered the wine box. This poor guy, he has cerebral palsy,
oh, alright.
and he's carrying a case of wine,
Yeah, that's terrible.
and he was struggling to do it. I mean, like,
You know what,
bless
though?
that
Good
man. He was
Yeah, good
working
for him.
hard. Yeah, good for him. It was awesome. But at the same time, I'm like, there's probably a lot of fragile stuff on that truck. Is this your guy? Like,
Well, you
now
know
I
what?
have
You could have gone out and helped him.
well, as soon as I opened the door, it was after he rang the doorbell, so I'm already pissed off. And then I'm like, "Hello," and then I see him, and he's struggling to carry this box, and I'm like, "Oh, let me help. Let me help you with this, bud." He was super nice guy, really great. And I mean, how cool is like that he's able to work and he's doing that, and that's awesome. I have a few family members with cerebral palsy, so like I understand the struggle and I understand what it means to somebody to be able to continue to work and do something physical. It's an awesome thing,
Right.
but at the same time, I'm like Amazon. These things are fragile.
They
Like,
can't say it. Yeah, well, Amazon, like, if you don't like it, they're like, "Oh, we'll keep it and we'll send something else to you, like, for free." They
yeah,
don't need the cash, so they'll just take care of it anyway. That's fine.
that's true. That's right. That's
And
a good point.
also, the wine wasn't damaged, so that guy's doing a great job.
No, I did damage to the wine. Those are two different things.
You did damage to the wine.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh, God. Like, you drank a lot of it or, like, you dropped a
Oh
bottle?
hell, oh hell yeah! I drink a lot of it. Actually, one might say all of it.
All of it. Alright, well, listen, don't get help because I like you the way you are.
I like me too. Sometimes, well, I also love wine because I just love drinking a good glass of wine with my dinner, and we pair it together, and it really does enhance the meal.
I don't like
Mm,
wine.
no one's perfect.
You're right, you said that last time. Man,
All right, what do you
if I could only get an appointment with my damn therapist, I could talk to her about this, but fuck.
about how not perfect you are?
Yeah.
The next
Oh,
appointment's gonna be. My friend Jeff told me that I suck because I don't drink wine.
yeah. Uh,
And also, what do
may
you think about Iran?
yeah. Maybe maybe they'll raise my disability rating. Alright, so, my thing this week, I think this is controversial, and I wanna know what you think.
Already
Diners.
controversial.
Diners.
Already controversial.
I hate them. I think diners are so stupid. Why do we have diners? It's just for nostalgia. That's it. I don't understand. there's 2 reasons: nostalgia and someplace for the kids to go to smoke cigarettes and drink coffee at 2 in the morning, but you can't even smoke cigarettes there anymore. Diners are so stupid. The menus are too big. The food is shit. The waitresses are all somebody that I know from high school that, you know, like, I don't really wanna interact with. It's so dumb. I hate the diners. I don't understand, like, why would anybody choose a restaurant where they could order a whole lobster or like a bacon, egg, and cheeseburger?
Wait. Wait. What the fuck kind of diner are you going to where you
Every
can get
diner,
lobster?
every diner, you could get a. I guarantee you, go to a diner, just pick one randomly. There's lobster on the menu somewhere.
There unequivocally is not. You got to remember, you're in Connecticut.
No, I'm telling you, every diner.
Oh my God.
Diners are so dumb. This is what diners should do. You want to make a ton of money? Just sell bacon, egg, and cheese on a hard roll and French fries with gravy and cheese. That's it. You'll make
Little poutine.
you'll make tons of money. Just do that. That's it. That's all you need to make. Nobody needs anything else from a stupid diner. If I want pancakes, I'm making them myself because your pancakes suck.
This is a wild take, and I love it.
I'm just saying, diners are stupid, and I hate diners. I hate anytime anybody's like, "Hey, do you want to go to the diner?" I'm like, "Why? Why do you want to go to? There's a nice restaurant. We could get a delicious breakfast or brunch, have lunch at the same time as breakfast." But no, we got to go to a diner where we can do that with shitty food.
So I think most people would agree. They love the diner. I love a diner.
Ugh, so stupid.
Now, there's limits. Bob Evans isn't a diner, that's a diarrhea factory. There's a big difference.
I've never eaten at a Bob Evans. I have no idea what that is. Is
There's
that like
no
the
reason to.
is that like the Canadian Waffle House?
Actually, yeah.
Ah, that's good.
um, uh, all right, maybe you like Denny's, right? Denny's diarrhea factory. Don't ever go there.
No, don't like
Uh,
Denny's.
I love a mom and pop diner where I can go there and get some scramby eggs, maybe an omelet, and the there's something about diners, the mugs that diners have. You don't drink coffee, so you might not like understand. There is something about the mug at a diner that makes the coffee taste better. It's because it's real thick, and it's like you can only get one finger in the thing, and it's just like there's something about it that is like I'm at a diner, and no matter how much you drink and how careful you are, there's one little drip that comes down your side.
That's one little trip. All right.
Diner
I,
diners are outstanding,
oh,
especially if they know how to do the home fries.
you know what's wild to me? That you're like me with food,
Mhm.
and you like a diner.
Because I understand what the diner is. The diner's not supposed to be great. The diner's supposed to be quick.
I
And
understand
so,
what the diner is too.
yeah.
It's shit. I get it too. I
I,
know, I know. It's quick, it's cheap, it's garbage. I understand that. But you know what? If I'm going out to eat and I'm spending money and I'm not cooking it myself, I want to go to a nice restaurant where they're going to make me a nice breakfast and somebody's going to like put some care into it instead of just slapping it
now,
on a grill. That's what I
there's
want.
absolutely something to be said for someone who makes a really nice breakfast and they put care into it. They give you a poached egg, and that poached egg's got a little bit of chives on top. Like, fuck yeah, we love that. Um, but man, sometimes a diner experience is what you need. We were just at one uh
Ugh,
2 days ago.
I'm sorry.
It was awesome, man. We
I'm
loved it.
sorry you had to go
It,
through it. Ugh,
there's something about like the omelet, the way that they put all this shit in there, and like I can just get in there.
no. I'm always like, what am I supposed to order on this this Bible of a menu. Like, I just don't
I
what am I doing? It's got 40 pages, it's small
oh,
print,
they do have
and I'm getting older. I can't read the fine print. I don't know what
yeah.
what's going on here? No
That
thanks.
that you have a good point on. I don't need to read a children's book to like order something. Let's like give me some eggs, right? I totally. You got a point there.
Right,
I
and
will tell you, there is not a single diner outside of like the New England area that is serving lobster. It's not a
bu
thing.
bullshit. I'm telling you, next time you go to the diner, look through the menu, there's a lobster somewhere in that menu. I guarantee it. There's
I
lobster
promise.
there's either lobster, crab, or there's shrimp cocktail. I I'll put money on
Where what diners are you going to on the Epstein Island? What the hell are you talking about?
it. No, the Epstein Island diner doesn't serve lobster. Yeah. Just
Okay.
just roofies and bad dreams.
Yeah, I don't know,
There's no
dude.
french fries and gravy at the Epstein Island. Um, we gotta wrap this up, but what's something that nobody's talking about that we should be talking about?
Um, we don't need to get into this too much, but it was recently brought to my attention.
Can you ask the question? Because I wanna answer it.
Yes. Yes. The most rare substance in the universe, not the world, the entire universe. What is it?
A printer that works the first time you press print.
Outstanding answer instantly makes me think of Office Space.
Yes, PC load letter. What the fuck does that mean?
Uh
Great
there was
flick.
nothing wrong. There was nothing wrong with that name till that No Talent Ass Clown became famous and started winning Grammys. Um,
Yeah. Uh,
uh, so the most rare substance in the universe is wood. Wood.
I've read that before. Yeah.
So this recently was brought to my attention. There's entire planets like made of diamond. There's entire planets made of like minerals like gold. The most rare substance in the universe is wood, and
The
I
moon
think
is
that's a really interesting thing.
the moon's made of cheese.
It is. But what if it wasn't made of cheese? What if it was made of spare ribs? Would you eat it then?
Obviously.
It's
Well,
a Harry
if
Carey sketch from SNL
yeah,
back in the day.
I know. Uh, that's my favorite SNL skit of all time.
Harry Carey?
Yes, my
Oh
favorite skit.
wow.
Yeah, when he's like, "Hey, what's your favorite planet? Mine's the sun." It's the best. Yeah, and then there's one he's like, "I'm curious like a cat. That's why they call me Whiskers." Ah, it's so
Yeah.
funny. Oh
Well,
man.
aside from this little known fact, uh, Will Ferrell's audition for SNL, and he was actually pretty old when he got the job at SNL.
Yeah.
Uh, his audition was just him pretending to be like an office manager, like he was the head guy at an office, and then he was like he told his receptionist to put all of his calls on hold, and then he just like played with a cat
Play
toy
with
like a
it.
cat would.
Yes.
It's
Oh
so
my
out there and
god.
it's so outrageous. They would have been absolutely out of their minds not to hire him for SNL. It's
I
so
know.
out there.
My CO in the Marine Corps went to high school with him.
Get out.
Yeah, and he came to some sort of event and like he wasn't there long. I don't know what was going on, but like he was just like, "Hi guys," and then just disappeared. Um, but like I was like 50 feet away from him.
That is awesome, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the Harry Carey by far my favorite. I don't know why. because nothing on SNL really makes me laugh too much. But the Harry Carey and the Goulet. Do you remember that skit?
Robert Goulet.
Yes.
Do
That made
you
me
know
laugh
who
as well.
Robert Goulet is?
No clue. I probably used to.
So he was like an old time Broadway star and like in shows like Oklahoma. And that's a real guy. And he
Right.
is does it exactly.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, it still made me laugh, and I maybe I didn't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Old
Ah.
Broadway star famous for Oklahoma, which is a horrible show. Terrible. But old people love it.
Oh, all right. I don't
All
know
right,
any
now
old
let's get
people
into
other than
yours.
myself. Oh, I just want to talk about my favorite celebrity, I think, and I don't really like celebrities all too much, but my favorite celebrity is 50 Cent by far. He's the biggest troll. He's so funny, and I don't think anybody does it better than him at trolling other celebrities and people. I think he's by far he's so funny. And did
Yes.
you see the DoorDash commercial?
I don't think so.
So the DoorDash commercial, basically, he's on a couch and he's like, "People, they call me the king of trolls. I'm real petty, but I'm done with that now." He's like, "I'm working with DoorDash right now, and we're delivering you." Well, I forget what he said. Like, we're delivering you the beef or something like that. And he's got a DoorDash bag and he pulls out cheese puffs and he just starts laughing. And then he puts them down. He pulls out a bunch of combs and he starts laughing. So he's doing a DoorDash commercial and he's trolling Puff Daddy at the same
Oh
time. And
my
it's so
god.
awesome. You have to look at this. I'll send it to you.
It's that's so good.
So good. 50 Cent, it's just I don't understand why they is it 50 Cent or 50 Cent?
It's a it depends if you're white or not.
So the white people say 50.
Yes, of course. Um
Yeah, yeah.
we're white, so we say 50.
No, I think we do it for the street cred. We say 50. I think it was always
Yeah.
50 Cent.
Yeah. But I think if you're like 60 or older, you have to say half dollar.
Half dollar cent. Half dollar, that's just it? A half dollar?
Half dollar.
All right. I wonder how he feels about that.
If you're 100 or older, you say 50-cent piece.
50 Cent piece. I have a 50 Cent piece.
Yeah, you sure do.
I do. It's worth like $40. It's all silver.
Let's let's go. Get rid of that
Yeah.
thing. Get 40 bucks, bro.
No way, man.
All right, back to Fitty. All right. My favorite thing about Fitty, my favorite thing he's ever done is he talked about this. Most people know about this, but it's worth reiterating. He hates Ja Rule.
Yes. This is good.
And he bought all like the first 10 rows
Yeah.
at a Ja Rule
Oh,
concert
God, sorry.
just
Yeah.
so that when he went on stage, there's nobody in
Nobody
front of him.
there.
And then he's like, whatever. It was like $12 on Groupon.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. He had a
The
Groupon.
fact the fact that Fitty went to Groupon just to fuck with Ja Rule makes me so happy.
Me too. Oh, man.
uh,
Nobody does it like he does it.
and you're right about this. No, like, how is this? How are we not talking about this every day? Why isn't Fitty like talked about on TikTok and social media every day for what a stud that guy is
I don't understand it. Everybody should be talking about 50 Cent all the time. That's
all the time?
I could get behind it. I think I would give up my whole shtick if more people talk to me about 50 Cent.
There is no giving up your shtick. That is who you are.
I just wish I could be happy like 50 Cent. I'm gonna
Maybe
have to
find
start
someone you really, really hate and like and start messing with them.
Yeah, but if you're not rich and famous, that gets you arrested and put in jail.
You should wear a bracelet that says WW50CD. What
Yeah,
would 50
yeah.
Cent do?
Oh man, we're gonna make those, and when we start selling merch, that'll be a thing. What would 50 Cent
Yeah.
do? We're gonna have to get in touch with him though,
Yeah. Speaking of our merch, I was thinking, you know how they make the tuxedo t-shirt?
right?
We should make a sweatsuit t-shirt.
So it's the swoot tea.
Yeah, it's just a t-shirt and it's gray.
All right, perfect. I love
The swoot.
it. The swoot. Oh man, that's a good reference. All right, we got to wrap it up, man.
Yeah, man.
That's it. That's it for us.
That's it for us. Uh
Every week, it's just better and better. I really had a great time.
Better and better for our audience. Anyone listening, please hit the like and subscribe button. Leave a comment down below. We would really appreciate it. We'd like to try to make this thing as big as possible because everyone deserves to know what two guys think who have no credentials.
Yeah, just as a disclaimer, lower your expectations because it's not going to be good.
Ours could not be lower.
That's true. It's my shtick.
That's his shtick.
It's my shtick. All right, time to
All
go.
right, man. Woogie boogie.
Woogie boogie. Bye, everyone.